Hi everyone and welcome back to the Tech Hub. Today we're diving into something a little different from the GoPro camera lineup itself. We're talking about the GoPro Volta. It's not a camera but an accessory that completely transforms the way you capture your adventures. If you're into vlogging, time lapses or simply want longer shooting time on the go, this might be the GoPro upgrade you didn't know that you needed. So let's get into it and let's start the episode. Take a hands-on look with it. It is pretty sturdy tripod. I mean, it feels like a tripod. It doesn't extend. However, these two legs come out so that you do have a static tripod if you want it. And then the top of it it does a 360. You can turn it every 90 degrees. And then you can angle it up to have that poking up the right way. This is the USB-C that plugs into the camera that you're charging. Caveat here, you can also plug it into the media mod and that will charge your camera too. Then you have the buttons. You've got record, you've got mode, which changes the mode, you've got a battery indicator that tells you how much this is charged, and Bluetooth to pair it because this works as a remote as well. You don't have to pair it remotely. However, if you want to use these buttons, you do, but it will still charge the device. So the remote is through the Bluetooth, not the wire itself. Now it's really built. I mean, you've got the same craftsmanship as you always do with GoPro. So very impressed there. Now the battery itself is the equivalent, I believe, of 3, nearly 4 GoPro batteries, plus you've still got the battery in your camera. So to have at least 4, maybe 4.5 batteries on the go at once, that will last you a long time. Now if you're using the Enduro batteries as well, this will last a very long time. So let me give you an overview. So in this episode, I'll give you a complete buying guide on the GoPro Volta. First, we'll quickly run through the background of how and why GoPro made this accessory. Then I'll cover its key specification and features. Finally, I'll wrap things up with a summary to help you decide if GoPro Volta is the right fit for your kit. Now, there are timestamps below, so if you want to skip any of this, please feel free to do so. Now I got hold of this because I was doing some filming where I needed to extend the battery life on a tripod, and one thing I didn't show you and I was showing you around, it has that thread at the bottom so it can go on a tripod. So this one ticked all the boxes. I did intend to use it during our walk-arounds at attractions and out as a family, but I preferred the feel of the GoPro naked in just a tripod without anything else. So it didn't really work out for that. I still could use it for that, but I like how light it is without it. Don't get me wrong, it's probably, it's not that heavy with it on, but if I needed it all day, I would do that. Anyway, let's jump in and look at the history and the specification. So let's start with a bit of history. So the GoPro Volta was first introduced in 2022 at GoPro's push to expand beyond just cameras and really build out its ecosystem of accessories. The idea was simple. Most camera users needed longer battery life, an easier way to grip the camera and more control without constantly reaching for the tiny buttons on the GoPro itself. So the Volta was designed to solve all of that in one sleek product. I would say they achieved that as well. I'm surprised you can't do more with the controls, but actually thinking about it, what more do you need? I mean, there's only a digital zoom anyway, so really that's the only thing missing from it. Now here are the specs. So the Volta is essentially a 3-in-1 accessory, a grip, a tripod and an external battery. It comes with a built-in 4900 mAh battery, which adds up to around 4 extra hours of 5.3K recording on supported GoPro models. It connects to your GoPro via USB-C, providing continuous power while you shoot, and you charge it via USB-C as well. You also get built-in camera controls on the grip itself, so you can easily stop and start recordings, switch modes or take photos without touching the camera body. The legs fold out and it turns into a Volta into a mini tripod, making it ideal for vlogging setups or time-lapse captures. Now on that note, they sell this as part of their creator bundle as well. It's also designed to integrate seamlessly with the GoPro Media Mod and Light Mod, meaning it becomes a centerpiece of a complete vlogging rig, and I will do future videos on the Media Mod and the Light as well. On top of that, it doubles up as a remote control via Bluetooth when it's not physically attached. So you can control your GoPro wirelessly from up to 30 meters away. I don't know if you would carry around such a remote like that, but technically that's what it does. So all of this makes the Volta a very versatile piece of kit for GoPro owners. Now let's quickly talk about pricing, because that's always a big factor when deciding if an accessory like this is worth it. So when it first launched, the GoPro Volta came in around about 120 to 130 pounds brand new, direct from GoPro and major retailers. Now if you subscribe to GoPro, which I highly recommend you do, you get at least 10% off their accessories, and each accessory and product they sell has a GoPro member price. So even today though, if you go for a brand new one, you're looking at roughly the same range. For me, I didn't want to spend that money, so just like this channel, and I'm all about on eBay, if you're shopping on the pre-love market, then you can usually find them for a lot less. I found this one for £60. At the time of filming, second-hand prices tend to sit around £70 to £90, or you could be patient and do the auction thing with this. Now that does depend on the condition and whether the original box and cables are included. However, as long as it's not too old, there is a chance the battery will degrade, but actually the condition should be pretty good. It's a sturdy thing. So if you want the full warranty, peace of mind, and brand new, might be the way to go. But if you don't mind going second hand, eBay can save you quite a bit of money. We're talking half the amount, especially if you're just testing it out as part of your GoPro setup. If you're not sure as well, then you can probably sell it for what you bought it for, essentially the first place. Depending on your use case, is it worth that full retail price? That's down to you. For me, it wasn't, but hey, that's what eBay's for. So to sum it up, the GoPro Volta is more than just a battery grip. It's a smart little accessory that extends your GoPro's life, gives you easy control, and makes vlogging or tripod setup super simple. If you use your GoPro a lot for travel, content creation, or extended shoots, the Volta really does add a professional edge to your setup. It's not essential if you're only using your GoPro occasionally, but for regular users, this is one of the best accessories that you can buy. That's been my buying guide on GoPro's Volta. Let me know what you think in the comments. Do you think it's worth the investment, or do you just stick with spare batteries instead? Have you tried out? Let me know. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the Tech Hub, and hit that bell icon so that you never miss future buying guides. And hit that bell icon so you don't miss future Apple buying guides, reviews, and Apple budget guides episodes. Please follow me on Instagram and Threads at TechHubWiltsUK, and check out my website at www.techhubwiltsuk.co.uk. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.